So in this quick episode, it's titled Breathing New Life into Old Lines, or in this case, an old halyard. The main halyard on my boat chopsticks, when I bought it, would just look terrible. Like it had moss growing on it. Not moss, but just a green, it was hard, crusty. And I noticed that when I'd pull it, up and down, it seemed to be really stiff, and I started wondering if maybe something was wrong with the sheave up top of the mast. But I thought I'd replace the main halyard and see if that changed it. And unfortunately, I didn't make a video of when I changed the main halyard out, which was very easy, by the way. I just stitched one end of the new halyard to the old one, taped it a little bit, and just slowly pulled it till it fed through the top of the mast. Now it feels perfect. It feels just like it should. It's very free-flowing and smooth. So I thought, this is something that I heard. I don't know if you want to call it a hack, a boat hack, but you can take an old line, wash it in a mild detergent, soak it in fabric conditioner, and it breathes new life into old lines. And as we all know, going to West Marine or any boat store, it's probably expensive buying new lines for whatever you're buying it for, dock lines, halyards, or whatever. So in this case, I've already taken the liberty of taking my old main halyard and soak it in the water, which I'm going to show you here real quick. Okay, so I had a little bit more water. You can see it just looks dirty. Now I've got some Ecos plant-powered laundry detergent, free and clear, because we don't want dyes or perfume. And let's see how it works. Little rub-a-dub-dub here. I'll tell you, this line is actually already getting clean. I mean, you can see there again, the green. This is probably more what it hopefully should like, the whole thing when I'm done. But it'll be much softer, not as abrasive. You can tell in some parts it's really getting clean. In other parts we still have a little bit of that green color. I think I'm going to add some bleach to it just to see. Okay, I just pulled it out of the bucket. You can see how dirty that water is. Rinsing it off. And I can tell you right now, the rope is just 100% different. It's much more supple, feels more like newer rope, not old and crunchy. The green stuff came out from pretty much almost everywhere. But now I'm going to rinse it a couple times, and then I will try soaking it for a while in the fabric softener, and then we'll see what happens. Okay, welcome back. I just emptied the bucket. That is some of the sediment that was in the bucket right there. This is 100% better, although we do have some areas where we have this green fungus or whatever it is. So I'm going to do it again. Fill my bucket up, add some detergent, maybe a little bleach, let it sit, agitate it a bit, rinse it, and then put some fresh water in and pour in some fabric softener and we'll see how it works out. Okay, everybody, now for the final step. I've rinsed it a few times. The water looks pretty clear. Now we're going to pour some in with the line, what was formerly my main halyard, and we'll see if it softens it up more than it already is. The line actually seems just a tiny bit worn all across its length, so it may not necessarily be worth saving, but maybe down the road I'll have one that really is worth saving if this works out, and this could be a good boat hack. So talk to you in a bit. Okay, fabric softener is in the water, and let's let it soak for a bit. Okay, so let's take a look at the rope or the line. Sure feels soft. I wonder, once I rinse it, let it sit for the sun for a while and dry, and we'll see how it feels. But it, gosh, feels like 100% different. Yeah, you can see that it's not completely clean, but it is vastly different than what it was before. I mean, that looks much 100% improvement, but you can see it looks like it's a little bit maybe frayed. So all right, the saga continues. Okay. I've laid it out to dry. It really does feel vastly different, much softer, more supple. Maybe it could, still be used as a dock line. I could cut it up in a few pieces, but at the end of the day, I may just end up basically throwing it away or recycling it if that's possible. So I will get back with you once it's dry. Okay, so here is the finished product. If you recall from earlier in the video, line just had all that green, that was dirt over years of use. I'm not sure how long this halyard had been in use before I bought chopsticks, but it was just all over, and the rope it felt really hard and stiff. As I said, when I would pull it up and down in the sheave, I started wondering if there was something maybe wrong with the pulley, the sheave at the top of the mast, because it was so stiff. But of course I replaced it with a new halyard, and it works just perfect, just like it should, very free flowing. So yeah, you see this is just 100% different. I would say that this is a win, and this is something I could use on other lines that are maybe dirty, kind of save them, extend their life. If you can see, hopefully I expand this, you see there's it's not in focus. Okay, well, maybe it's hard to see, but it looks like maybe the outer sheath, it's just got like a little fuzzy appearance to it all over the length of this old halyard. Tells me it's a little worn. Maybe I can use this as dock lines, but as I said, in any event, I consider this a win. So, thank you for watching. Please remember to hit the subscribe button below, hit the little bell for notifications of when I post new videos. I definitely appreciate you taking the time. I do hope to grow the channel. I have many future videos planned and many adventures planned that I want to take everybody along with me on. So have a great day.